because I'm not plugged in or something.
You know what we could do? I just went live.
Can we
So
dongle this?
I totally just went live. I didn't even think
Thank
about
God.
it. I didn't even
I
think
can't
about
see
it.
us.
It's gonna take a second. It's probably gonna take a second.
Oh, live's not live anymore, is it? Why am I? I'm gonna watch us over here. Is that weird?
That's crazy, man.
Is that
That's
weird?
crazy. I can't even
Are
monitor.
we in the Matrix?
What you could do is
We went from
we're not even so sure that I'm not even record. I'm gonna record this.
yeah. Please
there we
do.
go. That's
There we
recorded.
go.
I guess the stream's recorded. I don't know.
Never crossed the street.
I have no idea.
This is
Um,
crazy balls.
mm.
What's that? Oh, there we are. I should probably
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I want to hear it the volume. Let's hear it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Wait, that's way loud.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I want to hear it the volume. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, you say
Did that
something.
just happen?
Yeah, you say something.
That's way loud. Oh, it's tripping me out. I can't do this.
Hold on.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, you say
Did that
something.
just happen?
Yeah, you say something.
Oh, it's tripping me out. I can't do this.
All right, turn it down. It's good to know that people can actually listen, though. You know.
That's wild.
That's
sauce,
wild,
baby.
All right, cool. So we can do the first part of the show though, like this.
Yeah.
And just talk and do some intro. Then
Yeah.
we can play the voicemails.
Oh, this is tripping me.
You know what I'm saying?
Ow, it's
Tripping me
I can't do this.
out, dog.
Can't watch it, brother.
Yeah, because it's gonna be
Come on,
lag.
buddy.
Hey, I'm gonna say,
Do you
hey,
do well with lag? Can
leave
you,
us a comment.
Yeah.
For the first half of the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Pretty cool.
then
I mean,
we got some voicemails
yeah, boy.
to roll through.
Huge shout out to Paragraphs Books. Let's see that okay?
Yeah, absolutely can.
Okay.
Mhm.
And huge shout out to the Kirks who got this is for Sarah, but I kind of commandeered it for tonight. Paragraphs Books mug, newly designed by Max himself, right?
Yeah.
This thing, it looks like one of those camp mugs, but it is about 4/8 of an inch, which is
It's thick.
half an inch thick of ceramic.
Oh man,
This is-
I'm not even. I'm
beefy,
sorry.
boy.
I'm not even ready yet.
it's
I'm,
big.
I'm not ready yet.
Take a shot at that, brother. As what are you sucking down on tonight? Whoa.
Oh, whoa. Guys, in case you haven't figured it out yet, we're just live. It was just this is B-roll.
B-roll.
This is just B-roll.
Just be real on B-roll.
I just want to
Be real.
be real with you guys
Yeah.
about it. By the way, Lottie, if you're in the chat, please let us know how our audio sounds. I know you're on the couch in there.
Yeah.
Love you, sweetie.
And Sarah, call right in. You and Lottie
Feel free to
call
call.
in. Pretend to be.
How we look
fans.
okay. We look all right. Lane's like, I don't
There's
know.
only so much I can do with that.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
So this is we're like on the fly. Just making it. I can't believe we just
No
went
agenda.
live, man. No
We have
agenda.
doc.
What's up? Anybody got anything to say?
What
Just want to
was-
say hello.
What was that one time we
To
said
our
we're
5
doing
peeps.
dockless? What was that?
You know what I was gonna
Was
do?
that
Hey,
with
you got
Ben?
your phone.
Yeah.
Let's go live on. Let's go live on Instagram too.
Oh my.
We're just doing
Lord.
like a live. We might run the internet down, but that's okay.
Oh, dude, Amanda's gonna blow up. Transformers are gonna be blowing out there.
Winning earlier, I was like, I've never seen lightning. It's like she's gonna wake up out of bed and be like, oh my.
Oh shoot, dude. Okay. Nope, that's
Tanner Carter.
Tanner. Who are you, my friend? Who are you?
Yo, what's up?
Talk to us, buddy.
Oh gosh. Feels good to be live. Feels good
Feels
to
to be alive.
Amen.
All right.
Amen. It does.
All right, we're live in 2 different places now.
Nuh-uh.
Is that weird? What's that like?
Dude, we are live. What's up, man?
Whoa.
What's up?
Now,
I'm tripping out.
if this would have been
I'm-
6 years ago,
I'm-
Ez would have been dripping in sweat. I don't think we had capabilities. So we had the capabilities to do this back in the day. We did.
We have now several dongles that I think have changed everything.
But
for
I'm
us,
asking you
so.
technologically, like on
I'm
the
still like-
consumer market.
Yeah.
Not the prosumer, not the professional market. Professional market.
Could we
for
have
sure.
done this?
Could we have even done this?
Probably.
When did Instagram Live start being a thing, though?
I
6
don't
years
know.
ago?
Oh,
I don't
6
think
years
so.
ago. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
So we couldn't even
Maybe
conceivably could not have done this. I don't think we could have done it on
Archaic.
YouTube Live wasn't a thing either.
I don't even know, dude. I just got on YouTube, so
yeah,
it's all new to me.
It's all new.
Lonely Rider Bucket 5. If you're out there, give us a call.
Rider Bucket 5.
What's that's from a movie or something, right?
Dang, dude?
Is that from a movie?
Lonely Bucket Rider 5. We got people
there's a
waiting
guy
in here.
there's a guy on the
No,
Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
He's running the Ferris wheel. I don't know what the movie is.
Yeah.
And I think it's a love movie. I think it's one of those romance movies.
It's all news to me.
And like there's like a girl or a guy who gets in to ride the Ferris wheel, right?
Okay.
And they're calling out through the line. They want a full Ferris wheel. Like they want it. Lonely Rider, bucket 5, step right up.
Really?
Lonely Rider. Like
that a
yeah,
thing?
yeah, man.
Is this a British thing?
I don't
or
know what-
an American thing.
But I imagine you're the give me that. Who we got in here? What's going on here?
Fleur and Bill are in
Oh,
there.
hey. Kurt Jones in here.
Curtis.
All right, what's going on? What's going
The
on?
owner of the kimono dog.
What's up, people? Hey, we're live. Just so you guys know, we're live.
Oh, that yeah. To show your screen because that's trippy.
That is trippier. Hold on.
Ooh,
We've got some static.
What is that? Ooh,
Also,
boy.
I realized I just
Shit.
need to close all my tabs from work.
Oh, shoot, is that
Got like 1,000.
shown?
I have 1,000 tabs open from work, and they're just
Some kid's IEP is just
yeah.
exposed.
It's like what the heck?
What are those accommodations? I don't know.
This is crazy out
It's
here, man.
fine. We're fine.
We're all fine.
We're all
here.
fine here now.
It's
How
really
are
just
you?
Schoology page.
School. You know, I used to think that was called Schoolology.
Schoolology.
What is that,
Dude, I love it's back. It's the feedback. Something's up,
bro?
dude.
Is that aliens?
I can't believe I just put the phone down here. Like I totally just lost track of where it was at.
Where it's supposed to be?
It's like I just put it in my shirt.
I might put it right here actually.
Man.
Give it dual angle.
Yeah, giving you
What is that? Because we're live.
A Nokia.
Move it away real quick. See what happens. Because it was fine.
Yeah, keep it
Yep.
there.
Yep. Right there. We're gonna do this.
All right, hey, so let's do like a part 1 and part 2 to this
Yeah,
show.
Let's do it.
And let's just do some
Number
stuff
2.
here, kind of like without any voicemails. We do like voicemails in the second half of the show. We'll explain all this as we get into it. Let's do the intro. And yeah, let's keep things going. Let's keep them going. Let's keep it alive in here. We got comments, and then I've got a few things I need to pull up on the doc. We're just rolling, right? We don't care.
We're rolling, baby.
It's our anniversary. It's like our birthday.
It
So
is like our birthday.
we do whatever we want.
Yeah, you know it's funny because Winnie's turning 6
Yeah.
in a week and a half, and we always talk about how she's as old as the podcast. It's kind of crazy.
Right.
And Charlotte's as old as Narnia. Remember it? Like this, we started the same year
Yep.
for both those. Pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
Pretty cool. So 6 years, dude.
Dude, that's so crazy.
Oh,
I would like to, if I could just run technology here for a second.
Mm.
How do you open things in a new tab? Like, what's going on?
A little plus sign.
I got you right here. Boom. Open this in a new daggone tab, please. For crying out loud. We had people saying they were going to call in from Texas. We had people saying they were going to call in from Texas. Okay. Oh my gosh. And I can't believe what I pulled up on the screen right now. Okay. You want to do the intro? This is just again been all
Yeah,
B-roll.
Yeah,
And,
let's do it.
you know.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Fickleback McGee's house.
and
I'm Broadback Bungenheim.
I'm slips a little bit and toes to the left.
Bucket 5, Empty Rider.
Lonely Rider Bucket 5. Welcome to the anniversary episode of yours truly, Us.
Us.
And- Ups. As in,
Oops.
excuse me,
As in,
Ups.
yeah.
I don't even know what we're saying right
I
now.
don't know, man.
Dude,
I don't think it has a format. I don't
No.
think it has a format.
Well, I said it's our birthday. We can say
Yes.
what we want. We can do what we want. I don't
It's
really.
our birthday,
And I'll
we can
try
say
if
whatever
I
we
want to. Da-da-da-da-da.
Throw the
Gosh.
out the window.
Man, it takes me back to all the
Yeah.
times we started with a little bit of just all the singing,
Yeah.
all the songs.
Well, on that
Yeah.
vein, can I open with something? So Winnie is very musical.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's got on my shoulder, she's got an acoustic guitar. She wanted an acoustic guitar about 6
Yeah.
months ago.
Yes.
It has a 3/4 size, all that stuff. So Sarah and I were sitting, she just started singing something the other day, and we were like, my gosh, like she's so musical.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah was like, she's so musical. She's like, where did she get it from? I was like, I mean, I'm pretty. I'm
Dude, no.
a
Hey,
pretty good singer.
you're pretty good.
But she goes,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not pretty good. I was like, Sarah, I'm a great singer. She goes,
Whoa.
Great? Definitely not.
Are you kidding? She said that to you?
She has such a way of putting me.
Did that shake you?
It shook me a little bit, but it also was like, you know what it does to me? I'm telling you what it does to me. It lights a fire under my butt. I'm like, okay,
You were okay.
I'll prove you wrong.
I wondered. So
I can be a vocalist.
I saw your name down on the local Amanda Christmas caroling
Mhm.
roundabouts.
At
So
Aces.
at Aces.
At Aces.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Or Spades. Ace. That's the hard
Well,
place. Spades is the coffee shop.
whichever one it was.
Ace of
The
Spades
imaginary
is the
list that I saw before I showed up here.
And you too, huh?
Yeah.
It's you too.
Yeah.
It's not just Sarah.
No.
You guys.
No,
Wow.
seriously. No, what I was saying though is that like
Fancy.
I know it lights a fire under you, so therefore you're like, I'm gonna
Cool.
go get
It's
after
cool.
it.
No,
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 that's what I'm
it's fine.
saying. I'm saying
Okay.
I get the fire that's been lit. You know what I
The
mean?
Lords of Song is dead. Is that what you're telling me? The Lords of
No,
Song
I would love to actually
has
do
died
that.
before it's ever even started.
I would love to do that.
I think we could put
Um,
out a full album just from that little recording we have. We have 8
Oh,
tracks
man.
there.
Dude, I know. Yeah. Saruman, won't you come on? How have people
So
not
stupid.
just
I don't know, dude.
yeah.
Clamored for it. I don't know.
Sometimes I'm on the way down
Yeah.
and we're listening to some Shire music and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like making up a good tune.
Oh yeah.
Just throwing in some words that are Middle Earth. It doesn't really matter where it goes.
No.
You actually think things through more, because I remember like we were making those songs up. Old Dave was in here strumming on the guitar.
It's crazy.
It was wild. And then
I hate him for that.
he really could he just carried right on.
He
And
is good at going from one. I mean, they're like different sounding songs.
yeah. And then
seamlessly.
by the way, and I was there, and
Yeah.
Dave, I love you. I looked over and I saw his face, and he was just, oh man, he could feel
Mm.
the vibes. He could feel the music. Everything was
Yeah.
flowing together. It was amazing. But I do know you started down a path of like
Mm.
something related
Mm.
to Mordor. I think it was
Mhm.
Bilbo Knows, and or
Mhm.
something about no, I don't know. No, it was something about
So I think you're a fan of you. You're like, I'm taking the reins to Mordor. I don't care if it drags me down.
yeah.
All I know is you were
We
over
were-
here. I was on the ground
Right,
over there. You remember
right.
that?
You weren't even
feeling-
on. Yeah,
We weren't even
yeah.
drinking anything. I think I was drunk on MRE. I think I had a bad MRE.
Right.
Tasted good, but it might have just gotten a little. The skills were a little off. I think.
Yeah. That was so good. Just
I'd eat one of
something
those.
good. Let me bring up another good time, and it's an all-time low. By the way, this is going to be a reflection.
Whoa.
This is a reflection.
Low.
According to some fans, the episode in which we had a few golden perch out in the old studio. Oh my! It was, what was it? -20.
It was -20. It was you, me, Ben,
Mm-hmm.
and Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Nate was filming the whole thing. Is that still on YouTube somewhere? It get taken down.
That's probably should be taken. I hope to God it's not on YouTube.
They
I don't.
expose themselves.
I don't know.
think
No.
so. There's no exposure.
Someone went out to take a leak, though. I'm pretty sure, like mid-episode, multiple.
I probably shouldn't say this, but that backyard is great for taking a leak.
Oh, for
in the
sure.
middle of the night.
Yeah.
It's like
Most.
you're in the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Just make sure the neighbor to the left, neighbor to the right aren't looking.
Right.
Free reign.
You got
There's
some
no one
nice.
behind you.
You get some nice pines back out there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you
Nice
kind
pine.
of you pretend like you're taking nice pine. You pretend like you're taking the trash out, and then just kind of turn and like face the house.
Right.
Stand in like maybe the the mulch area and just take a little relieve oneself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, kills weeds. It's not.
Mhm.
It's God's. That's what is that? God's fertilizer.
Yeah.
The Lord's liquid.
Right. Bringing up the crop. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about it, the rain didn't used to fall from the heavens, friends. It used to come up from the
From the earth.
ground.
God's Roundup. I think
Now,
that's called.
where do you think all that moisture was coming from?
God, dude,
Okay.
I don't
Anyway, sorry.
know.
Don't
Yeah.
know, but I do want to acknowledge that we are live
Yeah.
on YouTube and in the Facebook group, and so we've got 5 Second Energy on here. Just saying,
Yeah.
this is awesome. So I got a couple
Okay.
comments on here. We're gonna be doing a couple different things today. We're gonna have some voicemails on later on. I'm gonna be dusting off some old stories, some just different things from the podcast back in the day. We're gonna go down memory lane. We're gonna go down memory lane.
So yeah. So, just it's not a 1-lane road though.
It's gonna be hard.
It's at least 3.
Absolutely, that was amazing.
Let me ask you this. When we were with Ben drinking,
Yeah.
out there in the bones of the studio,
Thought I'd never be warm again
dude. First of all, yeah, I remember
until that
trying
golden perch hit the
It was
esophagus.
warm inside, cold. I remember trying to stretch my legs out, and my knee just going. No.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible. But did we have anything other than that, or was it just? Did we say that? Do you remember for my birthday, Nate? Great dude, man.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
me that.
yes.
Was it Glenlivet or something like that? It was a
Oh,
really
yeah,
nice
yeah.
Dewars.
Yep. Yep.
Did we drink that on my birthday, or did we drink that night?
We might have had that to start. I can't
I
remember.
think we had something else too.
I cannot remember.
Can't
There's a lot about that night
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
can't
I
remember.
remember.
I just remember the Twitter the Twitter comment that said, "Hey guys, love the podcast." That was an all-time low. And I'm not, I know I'm
That's right.
dredging
That was the phrasing. That was an all-time low.
all-time low. And I thought, well, okay.
I don't know.
No, actually, I mean, I do get it.
Me too.
It was fun, but it's one of those things
Well,
like
we're
the
Hobbits.
Hobbits,
Yeah.
and they guys, they smoke, you know, they got the long bottom leaf, and they've got,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're drunk on Saruman's wall.
they're literally at the
Yeah.
Green Dragon, just having a
Oh.
good time, just a
Yeah,
good old
absolutely.
time. So it actually just reminds me
Mm-hmm.
of Tolkien and the boys just out at the, you know, just I mean, out and about, maybe
Yeah.
having some inklings, and afterwards having a pint, maybe, and
Even before the war, right? When they were the
Oh, yeah.
TCBS.
yeah, oh my gosh,
Remember that? Watch that. That was a-
Tolkien biopic, friends.
Yes, that was a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
Watching that with Kev, and I think Nate was there too, and some other folks
Yeah.
came out and watched that
Um,
with us. That was awesome. Another good one. Remember when we went and watched? This is something I forget we even did.
Yeah.
Went and watched the Fellowship of the Ring in
Yes.
theaters with
everybody.
Rocco and Mike.
Right.
Was
Right.
Mike's mom there too. I think
Yeah,
Mrs.
Mike's mom.
Charles was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. We saw the extended edition
What was
in.
that kid's name
in
too?
theater.
Yeah, Rocco's friend who was like
Yeah.
real into Game of Thrones. Can't remember that guy's name.
Yeah.
Really cool though.
Hey, 5-second energy, by the way. So, new listener here, been binging all the way
Yeah.
through the podcast and on the, what is it again? Scouring of the Shire.
Scouring.
Excited to catch up all the way. So,
Nice dude.
Yeah.
Well, he's almost at the end, huh? Well,
Yeah,
of just
yeah.
the Lord of the Rings.
right, there's more. There's
Jeez.
Hobbit, and then hey, we got updates. By the way, we got
Yeah,
updates for
yeah.
where we're heading and where we're going. Also got Fiona on here saying hi guys from Scotland. Love you both and your families. As I was so excited when you got your Rosie. Wow, thank you so much. By the way, Rosie and I were in Scotland not too long ago. I to a lot of friends over there. Whether you be in London or
Mhm.
Edinburgh, Glasgow, I'm coming back
Are you
often.
on the in the
So-
near future? Are you like as in wink wink? Are you going to be stopping there at all?
Ooh, this
Connecting with
time,
flights or anything?
nah, not this
No,
time.
Direct? Are you going direct?
Yeah, we're going direct there. Yeah,
'Cause I
but
know
in the
Jake-
future,
Jake Hodgson.
that's who I'm.
Taken.
That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, because actually, specifically, I think we've gone to Edinburgh 3 times now. Can you believe that?
That's
I've been
crazy.
to Edinburgh 3 times, and I went to the Highlands, and it's been wild. But going back now, I would like to go to London. I really would like to go down to
Yeah.
London
That's
and
right.
just get down there and
Super
see.
Easy, like
Yeah, oh,
stop
yeah.
there for a couple days and head on over.
That's easier than going to Edinburgh, to be
It
honest with you.
probably is.
Yeah. So anyways,
Dang, that's
Just
wild.
just for you guys there, just to let
Yeah.
you know, I would love to do that, and Fiona, I would love to pop
Yeah.
out there. And so many people reached out and said, "Hey, as we take you in, we take you out, we get you a drink, etc." And
But
you're like,
just like the wizard you are. Wait, you're gone already?
already gone, already gone. I and at that time we were taking my dad, and I thought, it's
Yeah.
not gonna be good to go out and
Yeah.
whatever. But I told Lottie next time, I said, all right, we're gonna have folks coming back, we're gonna announce it,
Yeah.
let people know, and then we'll find a good,
You get a bunch
pub or
of
something.
Potterheads too, man.
Oh, for sure. Oh my
That's the
gosh, there's
crazy
almost
thing.
more of them out there than
Probably.
well, especially in Edinburgh. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because well, I mean, you showed me pictures of Edinburgh, and I'm like, this is Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah,
looks
it's
like.
wild.
Like all those shops and everything.
Yep.
Do you remember sending me that picture of that barber shop?
Yeah,
Barber, as
man.
in
Yes.
barber, the coats. OUR.
Dude, as soon as I saw it, I
Yeah.
showed my dad. I was like, we took him in there.
Bro.
Lane loves this stuff. I was wearing the jacket,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
sick.
How does that thing serve you? Pretty well.
Very well.
Would you say it's
very
one of
well?
your? Do you wear your barn coat, the barn jacket? Is
I
that
have
from
that.
J.Crew?
I have that for like
Winter.
winter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Winter.
Is
That
it
thing is
pretty thick?
warm.
Does it have a blanket lining?
Yes, it does. It's really great.
Yeah.
The other one though is it's got nice vents underneath the
Mhm.
pits,
Mhm.
and it's a rain jacket,
Yeah.
barber style. It's green. It's perfect. It's
Yeah.
great. I actually tagged them, and they actually asked me, "Hey, thanks for sharing."
Yeah,
thanks for sharing.
awesome,
And
dude.
they're like, hopefully the jacket is like living up to its
Yeah.
name and standard. And I was like, sweet,
Yeah.
it actually is.
Yeah. That's really
Um,
cool. They're a great company.
Tanner Carter on here, huge fan and friend of the show, I suppose, from the shadows.
That's
Tanner.
why Tanner's name seemed.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like knowing that there's uppers out there in the shadows.
In the
that
shadows.
we don't even know.
Dude.
I think it kind of keeps us honest a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It makes us
good.
hungry.
It's good. It's good. I want to.
You know,
Yeah, I might venture into the shadows, my friend.
I would love to go hang out in the shadows, wouldn't you?
Oh man, I
Bro, I mean, I don't know if you remember this. There were dark riders out here.
yes, there
Black
were.
riders
Yes, there
outside
were.
these windows, and I don't know.
Used to be bats in this house.
Oh Lord,
You have vanquished.
Oh,
You have vanquished
They
the
are-
darkness.
they're knock on some wood. They're
Yeah.
pretty much they've been banished.
Yeah.
From this house.
I love it.
Word of command. But I think there was a pull that we both felt to just kind of go out that front door. I mean, don't the hobbits kind of feel that way too? They're like, just like Frodo, especially, just put that right on, slip into a nice little wraith-like slumber.
Right.
What happened? You fart?
Did you hear that? No, I
Did
didn't.
you
I mean,
stomach?
dude, that's like
You ready for some crab?
felt like
King crab?
it felt like
What if we
the.
start cracking up in king crab right now?
I mean, literally, it felt like the table and everything in the room was vibrating, and I thought it was just me, and it was.
You know, some people fantasize about an entire room vibrating.
Anyway,
They do.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. All right, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I really appreciate the content y'all make. Tanner, thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Yeah. Big ups to Tanner.
Oh,
Where's Tanner
oh
from?
my gosh. Yeah, Tanner, listen, where you're from.
Tanner?
So 5 Second Energy. I'm actually so earlier comment that I'm actually trying to do a study abroad for my spring semester at University of Dundee in Scotland. Dundee, Scotland.
Oh yeah, Crocodile Dundee.
No, right.
Not
Not
Australia.
that one.
Not in Australia.
You know, I had so real quick,
Are there
right?
a lot of Australians in Scotland? There probably are.
We get this. You guys know how we get. We get a little crazy, but speaking, you just went to the Australian accent, and and it brings me back to Lottie's brother is married. Well, is engaged or whatever. Has a fiance who is an Aussie, and her accent is so awesome.
Yeah.
But one of the things
awesome, mate.
It's also Mike.
Awesome.
And she would say to you, if you ask her a question and her answer was going to be no, she would say, no. It's nar.
Thing?
I'm telling you,
Wow.
it's the R, and she's like, there is no R. I'm not saying R, and I'm like, there's
R,
like straight up like nar.
Okay, that reminds me of oh shoot, have you ever seen Hot Fuzz? There's a character in there, yarp, nar. It's that same kind of
It's
thing.
yeah, exactly.
Not Australian.
And she was offended that I was like calling out the R.
Okay, so
And I was like, she was like, nar. And I was like,
again?
Yeah.
It's right there.
She's like, nar. And I'm like,
R
what
is
are you
right
talking?
in front of me.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were gonna go with the angle. So in New Zealand, when they say no, the Kiwi accent, no, and it's like
Oh yeah.
NOUOUOUOUOUUUY. I'm just like, guys, that's the shortest word.
Yeah.
One of the shortest words in the English language. And you just made it like 5 syllables. No.
Right.
No. And I'm like,
Right.
it's kind of
Calm down,
it
all
kind
right,
of annoys
guys.
me a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
can we just say no? No. How is
Yeah.
it? Like, come on, no.
Right.
Not even, but I guess it's the accent, isn't it?
Right.
Even trying to say it short, no, it's not their fault.
It's not the
It's
fault,
just,
no.
it's
I love it. I
unfortunate.
actually love
Oh, you
it.
do? Okay.
Well, I mean,
Be the good guy. That's cool. I don't care.
no, it's fine. You know,
I'm wearing a dark T-shirt now.
You are.
maybe.
I
With a-
actually,
a
if
light
you could
force.
kind of lift that up, we'll just do a little.
Oh, can I do a shout out to this guy?
Yeah. Go for it.
Isolation Man. Okay, so I found out about him from, and I'll post a picture. on Instagram. But I found out of him.
You what now?
I found out. How do I say that? I
Found out about.
Yeah, from Jake Hodgson. Jake sent me a message, tagged me in a Bombadil shirt. I was
Okay.
like,
Okay.
Dang, I was like, what is this?
What is this? Yeah.
'Cause it was all like artist renderings.
Dude, Jake is so freaking cool.
Dude, he's so cool. We have
All of you guys are cool. We want to meet.
It's crazy. He and I have a WhatsApp, like voice.
Wait, he has
communication.
WhatsApp?
Yeah, he does. You have it?
Yeah, are you
Start a
kidding?
freeway, baby.
Whoa, dude, I'm married. Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Nar. You did not ask me.
me.
You did not ask me if
No.
I have a WhatsApp. Didn't have a WhatsApp until
Oh well, duh, because a lot.
Lottie.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's why we have it, because we were doing Facebook voice messages, and Facebook voice message or Facebook Messenger voice things are annoying because you can't even like move away. You can't navigate out of the app. You can't lock your phone. It stops and shuts down. Right?
yeah.
So with WhatsApp, you can lock your phone. You can just record a lot longer messages, whatever. Anyway, he alerted me to this guy, and I was like, oh, dude. And I liked all the shirts, but especially this Tolkien one. And it's done in silver ink, or as he calls it, mithril ink. So
I
he
love
does,
that.
He does like, I think he opens a shop for like a week at a time. Really small business. A dude out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
So another Lancaster, real close by. And yeah, I love it. The fit's incredible. The shirt is really nice as well. It's only $25
Dang, dude.
for a small business handmade T-shirt. Like it's great. So it's this old picture of Tolkien as a student. I don't know. Tolkien, Master of Forgotten Worlds. Pretty
Dang.
cool. I think I might get a couple more and then just get rid of all my other T-shirts and only wear this.
Yeah.
Could that be like my Steve Jobs thing? Like just a Tolkien T-shirt?
That would be sick.
Because I could
That
look
would
at you and be
really be
like,
sick.
you know who else is looking at you right now? Master of Forgotten Worlds. Eyes up, eyes down here, dude.
Huh, huh, huh.
Eyes down here. He's looking at you too.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, shout
That'd
out.
be
Go
cool.
check out Isolation, man. Cool stuff.
Yeah, that is cool. That's cool. Yeah, cool
I
too.
asked him, I said, you got any Aragorn t-shirts? If you do, any Aragorn design.
Does he have any yet, or no? He's
I
working
haven't
on
seen
maybe
any. I don't know.
Okay.
He collaborates with artists too, I think, around his area, all over the internet. I don't know.
Okay.
Check him out.
Got a couple more. We got comments coming in here. I
Let's
just want to say, shout out to Susie.
Yeah.
Susie Millhouse.
Susie House of Millers.
I'd like to say something,
Yeah, yeah,
Susie.
come
You know
on.
what?
All right.
Love you. Appreciate your
Yeah.
support over the years.
Those potato cookies, potato chip cookies.
Yeah.
Some of the greatest things I've ever put
So
in my
yeah,
mouth.
they really were freaking
Gosh,
good.
dang, man.
But I mean, man, let me hold on.
Is
This
Ethan
is
playing rugby yet?
was he? I don't know.
He needs
I
to
asked
be.
her to put down the favorite moment here. She had me on the pod. Shout out to her. During that time, it was
Mhm.
around that time that I'd
Mhm.
like to bring up something now. So we're gonna go to. I've switched screens here, and I'd like to focus in on a point in a moment in the podcast. Olay doesn't know what's actually
Do I need
coming
more
up.
coffee for
This is get you a cup of coffee. Get you a cup of coffee. We'll step away here. We'll out. Craig, whatever you want.
more?
I'm actually, dude. I'll take a. I mean,
Well,
if you got one, if you got him, you got him. Again, friends, as you're listening here, leave us a comment. Favorite moment in the pod. We also have voicemails that are going to be coming here. We're kind of doing a first sort of like round one of our anniversary episode. We're just having fun, cutting loose a little bit and getting after it. So, yeah, let us know where you're at in the podcast too. That's kind of cool because we got some folks who are still kind of marching their way through. Some have been, they've gone through the Fellowship, they've gone through the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit and have moved on. And I hope they come back for the Silmarillion because we will be doing the Silmarillion. We got updates at the end of the episode as to where we're going, what we're doing. But it is my goal, and I know it's Lane's. Our ambition is to finish the Silmarillion. We'll give you updates there on where we're at, what we're doing. Been enjoying the Mims and the Night Breezes, though. Definitely been enjoying those, which is great. I'm going to bounce away from Susie real quick. I'm going to come right back to it. So Fiona here, also, if in Glasgow, give me a shout, and I'll get you both a pint. Lane, I look forward to when you guys make it out. So that would be really cool. Glasgow is something I definitely want to start. I would love to.
Sarah's Scottish. Did you know that?
She's
She's about 15% Scottish.
really,
Yep. Ancestry anyway. So
really.
could all be
Hmm.
fake. Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They could be making it up.
No, I think it's real.
I think so too. Can't fake
I think it's all
genetics, right?
No,
I
you
don't know.
can't.
Maybe you can.
Maybe you can.
Maybe you eat what if you ate a taco that day when you spit into the thing and send it away?
Right.
Like he's a percentage Puerto Rican at least.
Yeah. Okay,
You have some shrimp and they're like, this guy's totally French.
dude. Are you ready for this?
Some oysters.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So for those of you, this will be a callback. Again, we've been doing this podcast for
Long
what,
time.
6 years?
12 years.
12 years.
12 years.
Really?
How many dog years? 42? 42 dog years.
Is it how do dog
Right.
year? How do you no
You know what I was
stop?
thinking about today?
How do you count dog years?
I was thinking about Arwen.
Oh, bless.
Actually, because Ruthie brought up
Yeah.
Arwen.
Yeah.
She was asking if Arwen was going to, she was talking about Baby Ezra coming. She said,
Right.
Yeah, and Arwen going to be here.
Oh.
Baby, I was like, Arwen's not. She goes, yeah, she's dead. I
Oh.
was like, you're right. She's
You're
dead.
right. She's learning.
But isn't
yeah.
it amazing? Like, I think when we first started, those little
Yeah, Arwen
taps
was
on the
such
floor, she was our
such a good
companion, dude.
dude.
She's the
I
only one who could hang with us.
I'm not
She would lay
gonna-
down right there. Buddy.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, Lane, I remember when, dude, not to get you emotional or anything,
You're
but
like about to cry.
bro, I think back to those times,
Mhm.
and I was telling Lottie on the way down here, a lot of the old stuff from the podcast when we started, where we were, where you were in life, where I was in life, where the world was, right? It was a
Oh, yeah,
totally different
world,
place,
yeah,
totally
for
different
sure.
place, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So, but I remember Arwen. I remember those late nights, and I remember just sort of Winnie. It was Winnie in bed asleep, and then we'd be sitting up doing our thing. I'd be sweating my butt off trying to get things ready. But Arwen would just come over and just sit down either by you or by me. A lot of times it was just so good. I can't
Yeah.
explain how calming and how
Yeah.
peaceful she was. Really, just made you feel safe.
She's kept me from.
Man.
Honestly, she's been the roadblock in getting another animal, another dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever will be ready
Yeah,
to have another dog, dude. Honestly,
yeah.
you can't compare it to. She was the best. She was the best dog.
Right. Yeah.
But I
Honestly,
think about
like if I had to have, because I'm not a huge like dog person or
Yeah.
cat person, really. I mean, we had cats, but like,
you're more like a lizard guy.
yeah, I'm more
Walnuts.
kind of like a turtle and
Yeah. Box
like-
turtle. I found it great.
yeah,
If it wants to
and
be free, I'm gonna put it in a little cage.
no, I'd let it go though. Honestly, I'm those. I don't even think I would want it in the. I mean,
Smells kind of like turkey water. Honestly.
I'd be afraid to get up in bed with me. I'm one of
What if
those.
they just start nibbling on your ear?
I was attacked by puppies when I was little.
Oh, that's why you don't like animals.
Yeah, but I
Attacked by puppies? Was it just like kissing you?
yeah, I was like 2, and they just
You remember
as a
this?
2. I
Sense
was
memory.
told by my mother
Okay.
years later that I had a very traumatic experience with
Or you
puppies.
just tell it, you're like, I'm Paul.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Okay, so since I had Susie up on the screen there,
Yeah,
and I just
sorry.
wanted to kind of,
Derailed you.
I just wanted to give her a shout out. Around this time, it was September 9th, 2018. This is the first edition of the
What?
Bywater Post newsletter. Jack Habit,
Oh my
Jack
gosh.
Habit sneak peek. Jack Habit was
Jack
short,
Habit,
brave, and short.
bro.
Most rabbits in Gardenshire Kingdom are, but he was notably so.
Hmm.
Taking a good look at him, you'd never think that he could be a king.
Wow.
Shoot, every morning, looking in the mirror, even he found the idea a shock.
Okay.
But this was, in fact, his destiny. And as we'll learn in these tales, destiny is a character in its own right.
Wow. Bro, okay,
Do you remember this?
Now listen, I had totally forgotten about Jack Habit. But I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah,
I
sorry. I
think
want to fire
maybe-
you up.
I think maybe I need to develop that story and just make it its own thing.
Yeah,
Like record it as
dude,
an audiobook.
do an audio production of it.
The only downside about Jack Habit, for a while it took kind of an adult turn.
You did it really.
I've got some drawings that I probably should only
Well,
ever show to you.
The one that you sent out on the newsletter is Jack
Oh,
Habit
that's
with a
sick.
sword.
That's him just, and it's the pommel is a carrot.
The pommel's a carrot,
Yeah.
and I can show this for folks.
Let's just say
it's
there's
wild,
there's like a Jessica Rabbit style female
man.
love interest. Yeah,
That's
it
awesome.
Gets, he doesn't want to leave home. He goes on I developed that quite a bit. I think I have like 3 or 4 chapters.
Yeah,
actually.
it went on in the news the
Yeah,
newsletter
yeah.
for quite a bit.
Yeah, Gardenshire, and the hairs are the bad ones.
Yeah.
Lord Dark Hair or something like that. Dark hair.
Oh my gosh!
Dude.
Wow, dude.
Wow. You can't say that. That's sort of disparaging. Lord Dark Hair.
Yeah. Well, you wrote.
Jeez, bro, what is wrong with me?
This was cool though. You were developing this.
Something's getting to me, bud.
So yeah, he is. He is. At the bottom of these newsletters, by the way, which I did too.
Yeah.
And then we had the Shire Rats kind of take over
Yeah,
and things. So in other news, I wrote down at the bottom. In other news, you remember this part? I wrote this part. Samwise Gamgee and Freddie Bolger were seen talking well past closing time at the Green Dragon.
oh my god.
Their conversation was suspiciously low and went into the early morning. Everard Took stated, quote, "Their heads were too close and their words were too quiet.
Dude, like
I couldn't
literally
make out a word of it." And it goes on. There's
third, like a
remember that?
third person perspective of what's going on in the story.
it's a news reporter who's telling the story. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So then Dodrick Brandybuck went on to say, quote, "The conversation seemed a bit queer. I could only make out a few words, North Farthing and Dragon.
Holy crap, dude.
We'll update." And it's like, it was kind of meant to go on and be like a news report where we continue to update it in the next newsletter and so on. So
wow.
we were doing a bi-monthly
Yeah.
because we did bi-weekly newsletter. So then we had another one in November, and it was
That's
crazy.
So funny. You saw the PDFs?
Yeah, I got them right in front of me right now. Yeah.
Didn't we even
Jack
one of
Habit,
those-
chapter 2.
Wasn't the Jack Habit one? Was no.
Jack Habit, you want to hear it? Jack Habit, chapter 2. Luckily for him, it seemed all of Gardenshire, from the hills of the heather to the fallow fields to the sleepy shores of Pike's Teeth,
Pike's Teeth. Yeah, Pike's Teeth.
Pike's Teeth.
Yeah.
Pike's Teeth. Thank
Yeah.
you. Wow. Had partied hard and slept
Shit,
late.
bro.
The morning sun rose
Oh,
with
this is where it gets.
Yeah,
Okay.
the morning sun rose with few to greet it, and those who did were squint-eyed and grumpy as they stumbled amongst the remnants
Yeah.
of a farewell festival, each one wishing he had cleaned up just a bit.
And by
before
squint
going to
eyed,
bed.
I want to clarify. I meant sleepy,
Exactly.
tired.
Exactly.
That's what I meant by
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So full disclosure there, so no one,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Okay.
Rabbits hate nothing more than to awake to a mess. It's not just the way to start a day, and then continue reading
Dang,
it.
dude.
You know?
So this is kind of cool because people who didn't get that newsletter,
Yeah.
people who started listening, say
Right.
3 years ago, would have no
No knowledge
of
of
Jack
this.
Habit.
I know.
If there's a
And-
revival for Jack Habit, I will write that story through because I have art. It's up on my art desk. I have art. I have stories. I think I even have like an overall arc, story arc for that whole tale.
Dude,
Tale, no pun intended.
no, none
And
taken.
It's quite a foot.
None
feet.
taken. None token. Whoa.
God,
We're on fire. Let's go. Here we go. Last one.
Yeah.
In other news, Mickle Delving Mayor Sam Gamgee has been spotted carrying metal cloth, a sharp knife not for eating, and old bits of parchment out of bag end.
Bro, this ties into conservative.
I know it does, dude. And
Holy crap.
wow. Is this another political stunt? To add to the queerness, Mason Goodbody has gone on record noting that Master of Buckland, Mary Doc Brandy Buck, has left his hall. Quote, he pulled a Mad Baggins. One day he was
Oh
here,
my
and the next
gosh.
he was gone. Many believe that the strange rumblings heard in the North Farthing are to blame for this recent mysterious behavior.
God.
So
Don't
I
you-
was writing this that there was a secret heroes were gathering to
Yes,
face a dragon
in the north.
in the north.
It was also
I-
inspired extension of lore.
Yeah, it's
What?
crazy.
Don't you wish that we could like focus on one? I wish we could just be able to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
We have so many like really cool branches everywhere.
Right. Oh, I
At
know.
least
I know.
think they're cool. No,
No,
one
I
else
do.
might,
I do
but
too. Sorry, I was
It's like,
completely-
dang, dude, I wish that we could.
Yeah.
But maybe that's even more fun that Jack Habit's just out there. That this dragon in the north.
Right.
It would be the last dragon, wouldn't it?
Had to
The
be
last dragon.
the last dragon in Middle Earth.
And
Holy,
it's
it was in the Shire,
the old worm.
and the hobbits faced it.
Dude,
Wow,
gosh,
and it's green,
darn.
and it's the green
It's
dragon.
the green dragon.
Holy smokes,
Some
dude!
people thought it was all a rumor
All-
because that's just the inn you're talking about. Mike.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
there's a green dragon north of the Shire. Oh, you think
Right.
it?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
and they're thinking they're just seeing the hills.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just not real, Mike. Right. As far as I'm driving. Flightless.
Pretty good though.
Old.
I mean, think we could.
Oh, bro.
it could maybe even work into season 3
That might.
of Concerning Hobbits. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Wow.
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 I've always wanted to pitch an idea
Way to
for
go.
it. You
Way
know
to
what I'm
go,
saying?
bro. Dang.
Gosh. Okay.
Okay.
Quickly here. So
Yeah.
a couple more things. So Bo Edwards, shout out. People from the shadows
What's up, Bo?
are popping
Listen.
in here.
Both time.
So here we go. Just finished the Fellowship of the Ring.
Hey,
Thank you guys for the podcast, aka my favorite book club. I cannot wait to start the Two Towers with you guys. So
Wow.
just shout out to Bo
Go
there.
back in time, my brother. Shout out to Bo.
Yeah, man. Now this, let me see. Let me read.
Bo Edwards, what a cool name.
Right. Yeah, they're really cool. Let's see. He's got another comment here. I'll read this. So my favorite part of the podcast was an episode where you mentioned Celeborn, I believe,
Mhm.
had or referred to his adopted children, the dwarves.
Mm.
Okay. I must have replayed that 5 minutes of the podcast a dozen times when the adopted children were referred to. I kept saying, whose adopted children? I cannot wait for the Silmarillion to learn about that relationship.
Mm.
I have no memory of the conversation. Dude, I've got to go back and listen to the podcast myself.
Oh, I don't
Because we
remember.
did research before those episodes, right? Like we would go in, like we had a doc.
Yeah.
we would
Our
read the
docs used to
chapter.
be extensive.
Unbelievable,
Like,
man.
maybe
Like,
too much.
oh, I remember
Remember we
we
used to share
used
them on Patreon.
yes,
too?
we did. We used to also be in them at the same time at work sometimes. Like I'd get on my lunch break and I'd see
bro.
you in there, and my lunch aligned with your plan or something, and I'd just like, that was crazy.
Okay, I'm getting comments. I didn't know this. I could scroll on Instagram Live, so I'm getting some.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Victoria Johnson, who has been
Oh
with
my!
us for
Shout out.
since the beginning. She just
Yeah.
said, "So good to see you guys. I hadn't been active in the group in forever. Doesn't matter, Victoria.
Yeah.
I know you're there.
Bless
But
you.
I'm wearing one of my up shirts right now. Yeah, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kurt Jones gave her a thumbs up.
Come on now.
Dr. Krieg says, I was just listening to the second anniversary episode and the Ride of Rohirrim episodes. What are the odds? That is pretty wild.
That's wild.
Matthew Johnson said, "Happy birthday, Bilbo. Love you guys. Not going to be able to call in, but I have
A voicemail.
a weak voicemail.
Yeah, I think he left too.
Let's go, baby." Mike Charles said, "Two of my favorite boys. Love Boromir. Love you, brother."
Love
Big
you.
heart from Kurt Jones. I mean, this is awesome. We
Yeah, I love you guys.
This is
Really,
incredible.
it's cool.
Find some more carpentry by Jeffrey, who again has been with us for a long time on this adventure.
Yep.
Greetings from the Gulf of Loon of America, the San Francisco Bay Area.
Come on now.
Woo!
Let's
Whoa,
go.
I didn't mean to scream like that.
Let's get
Sorry.
it. Hey, Lane's fired up tonight.
Let's go, baby. San
I'm fired
Fran.
up. I'm fired up.
Nate Mangrum. Greetings from the Gladden Fields of America. This is something that I don't know. Did it exist before?
I don't
We
know.
give ourselves this credit.
Come on,
I
son.
love how people are. I'm sure people have always done this, but how they name
Yeah.
their area, even within Ohio. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
like West Farthing. He calls himself the West. You know, he's out.
We
in the West
signed
Farthing.
we signed our card today to you guys from the North
Yes,
Farthing.
you did.
I love it,
Yes, you
man.
did.
I love it's so cool.
The Gladden Fields of America, longtime listener in the shadows as well. Jesus, where are all these shadow walkers coming from?
Dude. Wow.
You help this pastor separate from the heaviness of my vocation. Keep up the good work. God bless you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nate. That's
Man,
awesome, dude.
Man.
Listener from a pastor in the shadows. That gives me a lot of comfort. I gotta say, gives me a lot of comfort.
No, seriously, we need them out there.
Yeah, we do.
We need them out in the chat. That's
Yeah,
where
we
they
do.
ought to be.
That's
Fiona also just said this that we were her first. We were the first podcast she ever listened to,
whoa.
which is interesting. And then
Whoa.
looked forward to every episode. So
Isn't it kind of crazy that we are that old?
yeah, I mean it's awesome.
It's kind of crazy to
I-
think about
I-
how many different. I mean, if you think about the podcast, it's almost ridiculous how many podcasts there are now. It's almost kind of
Yeah,
nuts.
you know what though?
It was just starting to be like that when we.
Do you know why we're still one of the I don't know, what do you want to call us? The Granddaddy podcast in the
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
You said it, baby.
There are not
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
people who want to delve this deeply into the lore.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that does I'm not trying to like say all of a sudden like we're
And
respect
be
to
willing to make mistakes.
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's the
That's
thing about us
well,
is
that's why
we-
that's why
we
you
don't-
last. That's the thing is I think that's why you stay is because you're not
Actually,
run out. Don't be run out by people who've always
Yeah.
said the gatekeepers or whoever.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't listen to a lot of the other projects or podcasts or whatever. The
Yeah.
few that I have, and I know the tone, and I know that kind of. But so we,
little masters.
it's just a
Are
little.
you talking down to me?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Oh.
Whoa,
They're not together anymore. So
wow.
They broke up.
How they doing?
we're not.
No, dude. That's why we're about to
Huge
update
shout out
folks on
to the Green Door podcast. I want to give them a big shout out.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Yeah. What's going on?
I do want to say,
Okay.
I think it was Edward Ellington
Yeah.
who's been messaging us. Huge shout out to Edward, who said something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what were we just talking about? God, I had that old man thing where it just dropped again.
Oh, dude. Well, hold on. I was about to. Okay. All I was trying to say is that like you have to in order to see it through,
That was-
you need to be humble.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. But
With-
still have pride.
but
in what you
also
know,
yeah,
you know?
it's sort of a balancing act. And my whole point is just that like the reason we've continued on is we just don't take it, as you've always said, too serious. We enjoy it, we love it,
It's fun.
and
If
I
no
think
one was
actually
listening, we'd still be doing the same exact.
I actually really believe that Tolkien wanted folks to enjoy it, but not take it too seriously.
Well, I don't know.
Right?
You might need to read some pages in
Oh,
here.
really? Really?
Yeah, because the letters of Tolkien are sitting right here, guys. Something that this would be hilarious. People,
But I thought one of his letters was sort of like
Well,
maybe
probably. I'm just
like
being
don't take.
sarcastic.
Okay.
Because the people probably think it's hilarious that I am now in possession of that giant book of letters. Ezra
Yeah.
Madi got me that
Yeah.
book, guys, for Christmas. Gave it to me
Right.
today, and I am no joke. I'll probably read this before bed tonight. I'm so excited to like.
Oh, dude, I'm excited for
actually
like
read these letters.
I want
But
you to
used
pull
make
something.
fun of it, right?
I want you to pull-
letter 1485.
But the whole point is the reason that we try to make sure people feel like you can come through our green door
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
because it like the table is set.
Mhm.
It's just come in and enjoy,
With
eat some
coloring
food and hang.
sheets.
Yeah, right. It's not right.
With
There is some
coloring.
lore over there. We can go dig into that. It's over
Oh,
there.
hey, you
But
know,
we'd rather just have a
Yeah.
pint and sit around and talk
Yeah.
around the fire and maybe toss a few magic rings around and see
ring
what
toss, magic ring toss.
see what old Tom Bombadil's up to in the old forest, right? I mean, it's not we're hobbits, is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to
You
say.
gotta
And
be
so
careful what time of day you catch Tom at.
you do.
But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
but no, I was just gonna say you triggered my memory. That's one of the things Eddie was. The word goes by Eddie. I'm gonna call him Eddie.
Hey,
We'll go with
Ed.
Eddie on this one.
Eddie.
I'm gonna go with there you
Yeah.
go. But what Eddie was saying was, you guys, you make it. No, it was Andrew. It was Andrew who messaged us.
Andrew.
Yes, this is Andrew. And he
Oh
sent us
my
a
gosh!
beautiful
Yes, let me pull up
message on
Facebook here,
Instagram. Eddie said something similar to this, but Andrew was like, "Thank you for always creating a place where people can come and nerd out, and also not be afraid of being like, like some. It's fine. I guess some people just don't have the social intelligence maybe to be like, hey, I'm kind of being a jerk over something that's make believe.
Yeah.
Like none of this stuff is actually real. It's all pretend. And that's why we love it so much, because it kind of, I don't know, is made real through our lives, right? All great stories are reflected by the great story, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Preach that.
Anyway,
come on.
But he said that as well. He's like, thank you for making it accessible and not being judgmental. And it's like, well, we don't want to judge. Like that's part of why we did this.
That's true.
I mean, I remember, like being afraid to get into these kind of fandoms because I know that people are very protective of it and can also not be very nice sometimes when they are corrective. But hey, speaking of new podcasts, another great one.
Come on.
Sam and Seth.
Oh,
Sam and Seth at Wellern Comforts.
Yes.
I just want to, Seth and Sam, I just want to say, when you're ready for that trivia, because I'm listening slowly, I'm listening to episodes, and they've been amazing supporters. I think they actually started their podcast because they were like, hey, if these two guys can do it, right?
Amen.
We're brothers, we love it. We're tech savvy, we can do this too. And they started their own podcast, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
But they were, when you guys are ready for that trivia, hit me an heads up. Because the answer,
is yes.
Well,
or what is it?
The answer is yes, and the answer is Brad Dourif.
Okay.
If Sam would have had me there, we would have won the trivia night.
So,
Brad Dourif.
Okay.
So get it there. But go check them out. Dude, it's an awesome podcast.
Their most recent episode is concerning the duel Morgoth versus Fingolfin.
Whoa, bro.
Dude.
I just got done listening to that one.
Whoa.
Incredible. I'm listening in like reverse order, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, so definitely check them out. They've been longtime friends of the podcast and just great dudes. And so really, we actually want to have them on for a night breeze, right?
Yeah.
At some point. That was the first
touch.
footsie
First foot touch
in a long time.
I got kind of butterflies, honestly. Did you?
Bless it, dude.
Okay?
Man.
In a long time. You can't foot touch from a distance,
Is your foot naked?
Oh, I'm grounding.
Hold on, let me take my socks off.
Wait, am I technically grounding if there's like dirt under our floor?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just better. It's just better to not have socks on. That's all I know. Yeah, I'm doing it with my toe right now. This is the first time I've actually
never done barefoot.
This is the first time I've actually gone sockless. I think on a podcast.
Sockless and dockless.
I think
should we
bare feet right now?
Should we contrive a touch? We've never barefoot touched before.
Or yet.
Oh God, that's way too smooth.
I'm freezing. I'm
smooth, bro.
But I'm freezing on it.
Well, why'd you take your socks off?
Bro,
you got my heel. Feel my heel real quick. Feel how nasty you feel that. My
good,
heel,
dude.
bro.
Oh, wait, I'm heel. I'm like,
God, your feet are soft, bro. Oh my Lord, that's fleshy loveliness.
Oh, you love it,
Dude,
man.
I
Oh,
could
man.
live up in there,
Oh,
baby.
man. Oh,
wow.
come on. You got me.
SAS Weld said, glad this podcast friendship has been so strong. It's helped me get years,
man.
wild, actual years now. I know that is crazy, dude. Thank you for your support, brother.
Hey, I'm honestly so
That
happy
felt
too.
So good. Josh Dalkey's in the building. Lee Adamson.
What's up?
Senor.
How you guys
I
doing?
said that right. Darth Seymour. I mean,
Hey,
this is crazy.
I want to throw
Sam Opperly.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Sam. No, I want to say for Tanner Carter also mentioned he said I think the concerning hobbits, the Red Book of Wetch March.
Yeah,
West March?
Wet March, I think.
Is not only quite an entertaining project, but also very impressive work. Wanted to give you that shout out. So, yeah, appreciate that.
It's consuming. I've had so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've had so much fun doing it. I can't stop.
Yeah,
but that's the problem. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop, but I just can't. I can't stop. So it's been honestly, like I was telling you, man. Right? It's lived in my head already.
Right.
And so it's almost like
Sorry,
I want to touch your feet again. Honestly, God, we can't do that.
No,
we're married men, bro. We're married men.
How dare you touch my feet like that?
I didn't see you moving away, dog. You're like, wow, the rough feet feel pretty good.
Hey, you just
I'm
didn't,
old Tom Roughfoot.
you just didn't get to the corns and the calluses on the side, bro.
Dang,
So
you got them? I got them under my
Dude,
second toe. Just
I
two of them, like
have-
living next door with warts, just having.
you ever get
babies.
like there's a real tough spot on the bottom that's like it must be the way that
Got
would my
tough spots
that
on
my
bottom, for sure.
oh, you know what I'm saying? Like the foot lays in there and it just I don't get it. It's almost like
Yeah.
my whole like everything's
Moisture
pinning on
and
this
friction.
one
Yeah,
spot, and you're like, okay, that's the one spot
It's
that's
almost
holding
like-
everything together.
dude, almost like if it wasn't callous, your foot would fall apart.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Everything seems like it
Yeah.
ties in right there.
right there.
Like,
It's the
whoa.
part of the foot.
Yeah.
Part
And
of
so
the
when I get
warrior.
by the way, the reason
You getting some cut off?
I'm gonna tell on
On top of this. Whoa.
we get the you know
Is this foot stuff?
the lotion out, and you know you got to work that knot. You got to work that.
God,
I saw a medicine man who basically said you got to work the what did he call it?
The doctor?
He called what? I don't know. He was a guy who did stuff on foot stuff, and he seemed like he was
a podiatrist?
no, it wasn't even a
Oh, okay.
podiatrist. He was
Okay.
sort of
I
a
thought you were being funny.
Eastern medicine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Holistic.
And he was
Not
talking
wrong.
about digging. He called it digging
Mhm.
the what do you call it? The crease there. Dig the crease.
Dig the crease. That sounds like Morgoth's wording.
I'm just saying that's something like that. Yeah.
Her name was Taylor. Thank you guys for creating this podcast and going on an unexpected journey with me. Well, thank you for
Mhm.
coming with us, Taylor.
Uh-huh.
Jake Shull in the house. Marcus says, let's get some of that grandma voice. Yeah, boy, you know what time it
Come
is.
on, baby.
Thumb. I think what's your favorite word to say in grandma voice? Mine, thumb. Change that. It's thumb. It's thumb.
How did we even? I don't even know,
Come
man.
on over there, thumb.
Come on now, man. Get your
Dude, that's it right
get
there.
your little something, a piece of pie. I'm actually trying to think about how on the fly.
Hey, you want to put some of that horse on there?
Come on, son, put it on
Put it out of this misery. Put it on a burger for me. I want some shredded horse.
Who else? I'm trying to. Is there anything we should go back through memory lane and talk about, or anything that you want?
The problem is, like
Something-
you said, I can't remember half of it.
Me neither.
It's
I
been so long.
what are the
since-
things that come to your mind? Just like I'm gonna roll back through a few
Okay.
too. Just things that are just popping out to you. Just
Yeah.
anything, anywhere.
Okay, definitely. I feel like, well, our first episode was crazy.
Yeah.
Episode 0 and then episode 1.
Barely got off the ground.
We were just having so much fun.
We were,
It was
we were.
like the energy was it's almost hard for me to listen to those episodes because I'm like, God, tone it back, dude. Like, I think I was swinging for the fences. I was like, I might never be recorded ever again. And I don't know if I think, have I talked about this? Hanging out with my buddy. Yo,
Sorry, hold on.
that's a computer fart right
Oh
there.
man. Oh boy, I barely got that in there. Okay.
Hanging out with my buddy, Josh Dalkey. Can't stay for long, but y'all are beasts. Enjoy tonight.
Hey,
Love the
thanks,
pod.
Josh.
Not Josh. Love you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
And
We'll post this
ironically,
later.
right below Rob Thorson, my brother, son of Thor, what's in Lane's coffee mug? Rob, come on, baby. You know better. You know, but I think Josh and Rob know of each other, if not knowing each other. It's crazy.
That's wild.
So,
That's wild.
but like I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but Eric Meeks, my buddy,
Yeah.
my brother, his mom gave me one of the biggest compliments I've ever been given. Okay,
Really?
don't make that look.
No. I'm just ready to hear it.
Went to his house. We were all having breakfast. She goes, Lane, you have a voice for the radio. And I
Dude.
was like, how did you know that's been one of my secret dreams? Was to like be a DJ or record, like do a talk show. Or that was always like growing up. I was like, man, those radio guys are so cool. Like they just get to sit there and make fart noises.
Yep.
And talk about whatever's on their mind, and no one can. I think maybe because for a long time I didn't feel heard.
Yeah.
I was like, no one can.
Oh, dude,
get
that's
them
why
to
I started.
talking.
That's why I started
Yeah.
podcasting.
You can
Yeah.
have a voice, and I love that podcasting is a thing because anyone can have that voice. But
Yeah.
So yeah, those beginning episodes are very memorable. I think maybe even more so than that is when we got the idea. Obviously, that conversation with Tammy early on, that doesn't
Right.
feel like it happened. It's talking to Tammy Lane doesn't
No.
even feel like it happened. Likewise, even though it was much later, Shane Runge doesn't feel like it happened. Those were out of body experiences. You're talking
Amen.
to people who put makeup on and had makeup put on them and were in those freaking movies, dude.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
like would go have tea with Peter Jackson. He'd be like, "Yeah, man, I love it. We're going to try some meals." Like that's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, but like when we started doing those collaborations, we started having like my mom on,
Yes,
Bobby
yes,
Ray,
yes, yes.
Kurt Jones,
Yep.
Mike Charles, Dave Fogel,
Mm-hmm.
getting Kevin on there.
Yep.
Like everyone that we talked to,
Yeah, we have a lot of friends.
Travis. Yeah, like all of those
Yeah.
collaborations we had were very, very memorable. Having Susie and Erica Barnes and they were in the bones of the studio.
Right.
But yeah, lots of those were very memorable. And then the end of Return of the King with Joe Lewis, that was crazy. Just because it was like a 5-hour long episode. It was very cathartic to know that we finished. And that was like the summer of COVID.
Right.
When everything was still kind of shut down or whatever. And it just felt like an accomplishment. It felt like a feat.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Those were big ones. And then obviously like the little I love the little side things we did, like when we recorded at the LEP and when we recorded after or during after the Tolkien biopic, we went to that restaurant called Pivot. That bar restaurant called Pivot. And I said it should be Friends themed.
Right.
And
we met
we met Tom Bombadil and we hung out and we recorded there, and it was just, I don't know, it was really cool to do that. And then I don't know, I guess that'd be it. I mean, those are the big ones that come to mind.
Yeah.
What do you got?
No, those big highlights. I think I often just think of like, I don't know, the big events for sure, all the LEPs, and then I think about the Black Riders. I think about the glory.
Remember walking the trail at night too?
Walking the trail. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Appendices. The appendices are something that's
true.
Because it used to just be
trippy.
Yeah, it was only 1 or 2 babies that were asleep.
Right.
And Rosie wasn't here yet.
Right. We would just go.
Goldberry was snoozing, and we're just like, oh, man, I remember
mics are still hot. We would just go deep into the night.
Talking about Toaster.
We talked about my dreams. Yeah. So that was pretty wild. Yeah. The
girl. Remember that episode?
Yeah. The appendices were crazy. Those are still, by the way, available on Patreon over there for the fellowship. Glad we changed that, by the way, too. Just to $5 the fellowship, get in there.
Well,
very happy.
We're trying to prove a point.
We've tried to prove a lot of points. Yeah.
There is no inner circle, guys.
There
is no inner circle.
Yeah.
The whole reason we created this was so there wouldn't be an inner circle.
Right. Yes. So, there's been some weird moments on this. There are some moments
I'd like to forget too, honestly. That we've never told people. We've always alluded to.
Yeah.
You've talked about
tonight.
We probably should.
I'm not going to, but I
wish you would. Because you just gotta let the dog off the chain, baby.
All I want to say is I was going through in preparation for tonight, and I went through some old voicemails and I went through some old things, and oh my Lord, man, like forgot those were on the phone.
You sent it to me, and I sent you a picture of like a selfie of my reaction.
By the way, I think those people. Hey, let me also say this too. I think we said this before, but I think when anybody who was involved in any of the awkwardness that went down in 2020, just go ahead and say the date. Time.
It was 2020.
March 2020, by the way. Anybody who's involved in that,
like a month too. Very
impressive. Yeah. March 2020. I won't
forget
great
restructuring.
I will not forget it.
The great page restructuring. If you remember that.
But anybody who was involved in that, Lane, in all serious, and I've said this before, and I think those people don't think that I'm being serious. Yeah. I don't care. We don't care. It's not. It's like
we mostly reminisce just because it's kind of fun to talk about.
It's kind of crazy. You know what?
I didn't think we were gonna survive it.
You know when something crazy happens? Yeah. Like something crazy happens to you, and like let's say you're almost in okay, for example, something happens, and it's like I remember every it's this kind of
fist fight.
Well, yeah, that or I'm trying to think something that happens that gets your adrenaline pumping.
Mm-hmm.
When the adrenaline is pumping and you remember it and you think back on it, you're like, wow, I don't forget that. It was very interesting that it happened and you remember it. But at the same time, you reflect on it, you go like, wow, it's wild. That wild thing happened. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Now, some people, whatever gets your adrenaline pumping, you might be thinking different things. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But that was one that was like pretty crazy. It was a crazy time.
It was weird.
And it almost
everyone was in the bad. I don't think we were in bad space.
No, unfortunately, everyone was feeling a really huge shift. Yeah. And it's just how people dealt with it and processed it. And to be honest with you, we love you guys. Like I do sincerely.
Blessings.
You come like
be a whale.
Yeah. You come in and out of the life, and I just wow.
It is funny.
Someone just typed in here. Gabriel just said, "Golly, my windows just became so." I don't know if I should fit it moist.
Let's go,
Shit,
man.
I mean, the Moisty Mountains.
Drinking some Chinese. You could
Remember that? You remember that episode where we had the old?
Yes, I do.
Man, that was
God, I
good
remember the
times.
feeling afterwards. Didn't we? Didn't
rough.
last year around this episode?
Yeah, we had it
Chinese
again,
Oh,
and it was just as rough.
well, I'll tell you what I've learned I have to do with Chinese once every month at a maximum.
Yeah.
Probably even more like quarterly a year. And then when I do get it, I just got to get some hot and sour soup
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it feels, even though it's not great for you, it feels better for you.
Mhm.
And then really what I end up digging is them crab rangoon. Boy.
Oh, those are so good.
Some hot and sour soup,
So
an
good.
order of crab rangoons, maybe 1 or 2 rolls, spring rolls.
Man.
And then, because I'll tell you, the one thing I've been chasing since China Buffet, baby.
Yeah.
Some coconut shrimp. And I'll tell you
Coconut
what,
shrimp.
if you can find me a Chinese
Oh,
restaurant
my.
that has coconut shrimp,
Yeah. Yeah.
I would give you my liver.
Are you serious?
Well, one of my kids.
Wait. Are you sure? There's several that do.
And none of I've ever come across
Whoa.
has coconut shrimp, dude.
This may surprise many of
Like
you.
with the coconut milk.
Hold on.
Not like crispy coconut.
I don't mean to be assertive on this
Okay,
podcast.
come
You know
on.
that I'm pretty laid back
You
and
call
pretty
me a
easy.
liar? Call me a coward?
What I'm about to say,
Okay.
I'm not very braggadocious unless I want to be.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you have to.
Isn't that being braggadocious by
It
saying
is,
that?
that is.
I love
Yes,
that.
that's
Love
pretty
it.
right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. I don't mean to brag, but I don't.
I don't mean to brag, but I mean
I'm not a
like
bragger.
I have been to a China buffet or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Like,
true.
and that's not something you should brag about. Bless them. Those
But
are
one
great.
of them's actually called China Buffet.
Oh, most of them are called. The one we had it was New Hong Kong Buffet. We had
It's called China Buffet.
we had China Buffet.
Yeah,
We had China Buffet. We had Asian Star. We had
Where was that? In Mount Vernon.
that was actually that was one that I went to in Reynoldsburg back in the day with the
Within
different
a radius.
with the
the
different.
Town?
Oh man, I have
boy.
sampled many of buffet that are Asian style.
Many of buffet.
And here's
Come
the
on, you're in
thing.
trouble for that one.
Here's the thing. There's more coconut shrimp out there than you think.
Okay, well I haven't seen it.
I know you haven't, but I'm telling
Not
you, in
down
my
south.
okay,
Not down
okay,
south
I will
east,
bring you
so
some. I will bring you
I
some
would love, dude.
because it is wild. I
With
go
the
in there
coconut
and it's
milk,
just
right? The
absolutely,
creamy
it's all
buffet.
creamy milk. Yep,
Yeah.
it's
Cool.
amazing.
Okay.
It's
well,
amazing.
I guess
And
I gotta widen my radius. I guess. I don't know.
every day I would leave and they would say, "I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow."
Do you remember
And I was like,
going into one?
"How do they know I'm coming back?" They
Sorry about-
they give you the fortune cookie and it says,
Yeah.
"See you tomorrow." And I was like,
It's true.
"Wow!"
It's true.
And they were right
Wow.
every
Do you
time,
think they handcrafted that one? And put it in there.
dude. They saw me. Literally, they said, "Blue cookie, please," and then boom, here it is. And I'm like, "Wow,
Little cookie for the flannel wizard.
that's for me."
Dude, do you remember? I know you do, but another abandoned project and going into China Buffet just to try and warm back up.
Oh yes,
On a frigid February day,
Heart of the Warrior.
Heart of a Warrior.
I was
one
the
and only filming day, if I recall.
I was
Remember me
the
sliding down that hill
location. I was the location
Location
scout, director of locations.
Warrior Falls.
We can make
You know,
our own titles.
On that computer, by the way, I have the BTS
Do you really?
hour-long video.
I just remember your hair was long. It was
Hair was
great,
long.
and
Had a costume my mom
You-
made.
bit it on the ice.
Oh, dude.
Like,
oh, the ice. I
wiped
forgot about the ice.
Out.
My legs went up.
You were like running, and like, dude, I mean, full swipe gone, done. It's on
wasn't
video,
The,
I think.
the creek there was frozen over.
It's frozen. You
It
were
was
run,
probably. I think it was a single-digit day. Was it not?
you were running on the ice. Yeah, it was crazy. Didn't your sword come off? Didn't didn't it detach?
But it was someone else was holding it. I think someone else was swinging it around and it came off.
And it came off. And you
Yes.
thought to yourself later, you were like, "Wow, can you imagine if you guys were
Gone
standing
right
there
through somebody.
filming?"
Just right through somebody. Our
Dude,
lives would have been on a different trajectory.
I honestly, I was like, "Whoa," because it just came off. Like,
Yeah.
full. Do not take a replica sword
No.
and go out there
Trying to
and
swing it around.
trust. These things need to be checked, etc.
Yes.
Like that was crazy. I
These
remember we didn't know.
well
We were in
made.
college. We didn't know what we were doing.
No, we were having. a
Also,
blast.
if you're messing around in sword fighting, you're going to loosen it, and it's going to come. So anyway, so
You also think, or
Yeah.
do you remember the vibe we got? I always thought buffets you go into, and if as long as you're eating, you could stay there until they close, right?
oh yeah,
But I remember the looks we were getting, the side eyes, because we were there for 2 or 3 meals. I think we were kind of treating it like the cafe or the
yeah,
cafe, the
yeah,
mass.
yeah.
And maybe that's not what you're supposed to do at a buffet. Maybe it's implied
Right.
you're there for
Right.
like a couple hours max. We were there for 3 or 4 hours.
I don't want to say any more than this, but I have, as I said, like a lot of experience there.
Yeah,
My
that's fine.
friend, Han Hung Ye, shout out to him.
Huge shout out to him.
Huge shout out to
He
him.
broke his hand.
But
once.
yes, once he did. He was one
Lost to a
once.
basketball hoop.
Han did break his hand. Wow.
Whoa.
Anyway, shout out to him. Great dude.
Is he
And
still around? Is he in Mount
yeah,
Rushmore?
he's in
Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Central Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah. He's great dude. But I remember his family owned a restaurant, and it's wonderful. But I had another friend of mine who we used to joke, but
Wasn't allowed in.
wasn't allowed back.
No more.
Was not allowed back.
Into
So-
any Chinese restaurant.
None whatsoever. And I was like,
Destroyed the plumbing.
and that is very frowned upon, and you will be instantly.
You should. No, I think that's kind of
Also, that was on him. I was like, wait, why did we have to go? Because you messed up.
right.
Like,
Exactly.
but all right, I'll just.
And honestly, I don't know if you should use. I don't think there should be bathrooms in buffets. You should leave and go use a bathroom out of courtesy.
Out of courtesy,
Like, or
man.
only urinals. Okay, only urinals for
That
guys.
was-
You go
yeah.
in, you can have a number one. You should not be doing damage.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
That's just wrong.
Let me do a little test here.
Yeah.
I want to see if
Play
this
voicemail?
actually works. Let me just give
That's fun. That's something.
yeah, just going back through and thinking about
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Pretty wild.
Let me just turn the volume down here. Let's get something queued up and see if you can hear this.
Yeah.
You can. Okay. Wow.
What is this?
That's just
What was that?
That's just a little theme. I
Cool.
don't want to get us demonetized, but
Thank God.
so
That
this
was
is a little theme.
Johnny Store.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
composer of-
So what I thought we could do is you and I can just play these right now and listen to them.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, people won't be able to hear them. That's the thing
Oh, until I listen to the episode.
until you listen to the episode.
Yeah.
So
So what should we end the live stream?
we could end the live
Yeah,
and then
'Cause I'm not getting many. I think comments are kind of.
yeah, same.
There's
And so
one.
what we'll do, by the way, we're gonna step away for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna continue. We'll listen to the voicemails that we have,
Yeah.
and then
So-
we'll also kind of
I hope our wives call in.
that would be awesome. That would be. I don't think they did. I think they're asleep. But anyway, so with that, friends, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys here on the live, coming in, hanging out with
thanks
us
for
and
being
stuff, and
alive with us in the live.
being here in the
Blast.
present. What's up?
Just say hi.
Hey! Give me the
Bye
camera.
bye. Bye bye.
This is on the phone here. I just want to get a little.
That's been going the whole time.
Have they? Wow,
That's where I was getting those
impressive.
comments from.
It's impressive.
Yeah, isn't that
What's up,
cool?
friends? All right, guys. So we're here, and we'll see you guys very soon.
Stay alive. Okay.
Stay alive.
Stay alive and alive. Love
All right.
you guys. Happy
And-
anniversary to you as well.
The ream is ending.
Boom. Oh shoot.